Hello, everybody. Good morning. I know it's extremely early where I am. I have not been feeling well, so I went to bed a little bit early and I just got up. So I'm catching up on a lot of things that I've been missing out on. So Foodie's done a couple of lives. I'm going to catch up on all of her lives today. And the latest one is called Time to Bees. So I've just peeked a little bit at it and I'm gonna give my thoughts, y'all. I don't understand. I don't understand how someone can go on vacation and while they're on vacation, they don't look refreshed. They don't look rejuvenated. They look completely tired and exhausted. But Chantal does. She does not look well. She looks sick, absolutely sick. She looks worse on vacation than she did in Kuwait. I don't know how that's possible. Vacation is supposed to be a time of relaxation and rejuvenation and getting your energy back up and enjoying yourself. And it looks like she absolutely isn't. In the Time to Bees video that she did, the live stream, she just looks bad. But I'm going to go ahead and give my thoughts. So let me just go ahead and share the screen. One moment, please. And there she is. There's our girl of the hour. And she talks about many different things here. She doesn't rage out. She just rambles as Chantal does. And don't think I didn't notice that during this live, she put on portrait mode. Theory, I think she put on portrait mode because she's trying to hide how many beds are in the room, or she's trying to keep the room a secret. So whenever she's trying to just limit how much people actually see, she puts on portrait mode. So we got portrait mode for this live, y'all. But that's okay. You know, we know the situation, Chantal. We know that there's two beds in the room. You don't have to hide it from us. So let's go, y'all. Let's do this.
Hi, Tracy. Hi. Good morning. Well, I'm guessing it's evening where you guys are, huh? It's pre breakfast here. Hi, Breezeth. Ready, set. Bees. Gator Queef. Sam B. The weirdest names. I love it. So, I'm gonna have breakfast soon. I look jet lagged. What? You guys always think I'm burnt, no matter what I do. So, hi,
You
Green.
know, I know they're in Thailand, and I know that there are different green shops in Thailand. You have to wonder if Chantal's made a visit or two to a green shop or if other party favors have been procured because every time she does a live now, she looks hamburger eyed. She's got huge bags underneath her eyes. Why do you look so tired, Chantal? What's going on? Why aren't you getting much sleep? Why aren't you relaxing? Isn't that what vacation's supposed to be all about? But she looks bad. Look, I'll even blow it up. This does this look like the face of a well-rested woman? Huge eye bags, and isn't it amazing how different she looks without all the filters? Look how small her eyes look compared to what her normal pictures and videos look like, where her eyes are much larger. Sorry, Chantal, you look terrible. You look like you haven't slept. You look exhausted. Maybe it's because while in Thailand, you're getting more activity over there than you ever have, and your body's just like freaking out right now. I don't know. Let's go.
Grapes. Hi, Joey. Yeah, happy. Cause I'm happy. Hi, Ghostface. I taught you Thai here in Australia. Wow. Traveling Babe 1 and 2. That's right, Paddle. Hi, Andre. Polo, Lisa, Carpe Diem, Seize the Day. I watched a travel channel called Squeeze the Day. So, anyways, yeah, I have an emotional support fan. It really does help with my anxiety to always have that, to always know that I can cool off whenever I want. Nobody knows me. I love the names. So yeah, I'm starving, so I want to have breakfast. It's early here. Had a shower, got ready, did my makeup in the dark, as you can tell, and yeah, I need to have breakfast. And then I need to do a whole lot of work, as in editing, which is a lot of work if you try to make half-ass vlogs. So
Why does she make it sound like she's got editing to do all day when the vlogs are not that long? Her vlogs are so short. How long does it take to edit down like a 15-minute vlog? Seriously. And what does she mean by work? Does that mean she did a whole bunch of mukbangs? Is that what she's talking about?
What time is it? It's probably about 6:30 now. Enjoy Sam B. Fall weather. Wow, I'm already starting to see pumpkin spice things everywhere. Like on social media, not here. I ate jumping shrimp. I know, I know. Yeah. A lot of people in my comments were weirded out that they were alive, but like people eat oysters alive, don't they? I've never tried an oyster. Honestly, something about oysters freaked me out, but the jumping shrimp did freak me out, but I still did it anyway. You're in the hospital, Sherwanda? Oh no. We will all pray for your speedy recovery. Where do we want to travel next? I'm not sure, S. We haven't really given it much thought. Hi, Marimar. After here, I just want to like be at home and cuddle my cat. And my hamster, of course, but he doesn't love cuddles.
Yeah, there's talk about that she might not be admitted back into Kuwait. So the word on the street is that Marty, Music Biz Marty, has contacted the Kuwaiti government or police or ministry or something and showed them different things about Chantal. So everybody's wondering, is she going to be admitted back into Kuwait? But let's just say on a whim that she was going to be admitted back into Kuwait. They didn't deny her. You got to know that as soon as she gets back to Kuwait, she's going to be sitting in the room doing more mukbangs. That's what we have to look forward to. After she leaves Thailand, more mukbangs. And you know how she's going to do it? She's going to go to Salah and she's going to say, look, we were all over Thailand. You wanted to travel. We traveled. You got to see different places. Now leave me alone. I'm going to sit in my room and sit in the air conditioning and eat my food because that's what I want to do. Because although she talks about being a world traveler, let's be real. The only place that Chantal wants to see is a fast food restaurant. She's not interested in seeing monuments or buildings or places of land. She doesn't want to talk to the people. She just wants to eat. If it involves food, she's interested. If it doesn't involve food, she's definitely not interested. So the moment she gets back to Kuwait, all that we have to look forward to is her doing constant mukbangs again. And Salah's he's just gonna have to shut up and deal with it because she's gonna use that excuse. Look, we went to Thailand, you saw different places, we were there for a little while, now leave me alone.
You want me to eat bugs? I can't, Gator. They're not halal. You know, oysters are amazing. What do they taste like? Those shrimp deserved it. Steamed oysters and hot sauce with crackers. I actually love cooked oysters. Yeah, I've had a really nice oyster dish once at a Vietnamese restaurant. Remember in Ottawa, I used to love this one place. I can't remember what it was called, Vietnam Palace or something. You're enjoying the time off work. Yeah, I know, honestly. Remember I told you guys that story? Sometimes I would get a cold and be like a really bad cold. And like part of me was like, yes. I know that's bad, but like sick days are the best, you know? Nothing makes you appreciate being at home from your job than a sick day. Lobsters and crabs are cooked alive screaming. That is true. Kicking and screaming. You got to really wonder, eh? Like, I don't know what's going on in their brains. Like, if they have brains, I know they have like a central nervous system, but Golden Girl, hi. How are you? How are you? I really missed you guys. Hi, Rudy. Thank you for timekeeping. Have you been paying attention to the passenger 8 arrest? What is that? Passenger 8. Hi, Brooke. Is that the passenger that recently had like diarrhea all over the plane? I saw a video that 7 bees pray for some bees. Yeah, I just wouldn't even pay attention to that. You need to try the century egg. You can do it. You're brave. I don't know. Louise said you have Asperger's. Oh, well, I'm glad to know that they are a professional. I mean, maybe if I did, so what? Eight. Isn't it like the eight passengers or something like that? They're getting arrested? Oh, wow. I remember following some of their drama like before, but not much of it. But I always thought that the mother was a bit creepy and weird. Not to be rude, but yeah, there was something off about the vibe of the family vlog. Sometimes family vlogs are creepy.
Okay, so for those who are not aware of what she's talking about, I know bits and pieces, like, because it's all over YouTube. And I can only pay attention to so much. So apparently there is a family channel like Passenger, like 8 Passengers or something. And there have been some arrests made because there's been allegations of a bus. I have to say it that way because of freaking YouTube and their monetization, but it's just another family channel that has gotten in severe trouble.
Hi, Baxter. Hi, everybody. Uh, what? Joey, I already. What did I say? Oh, they got arrested? Well, if they did wrong, good. Hi, Tammy. No, Golden Girl. Where was that?
Okay, so Girl and Girl, one of her mods says, "Did you see that 7 of us visors got doxxed today?" Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. And Chantal, you could have put an end to all of this and you could have put an end to it long ago. Just kiss Salah. You're in Thailand. You're not in Kuwait. You can kiss your husband. That's all that Marty asked of you is to kiss Salah. And even though the two of you are in Thailand and you are in your motel or hotel room, you're in the privacy of your room, you still won't do it. You want to know why you won't do it? Because the two of you really aren't a couple. You're not really married. Hence the reason why you probably also have 2 beds in that room and you're not showing it to us.
Sauce Queen. Oh my gosh. Long time no see. Hello. I guess I'll just say one thing about that. Like, I don't think that we should. I think we should just ignore it. And if anything really illegal happens, I would, like protect yourself, report yourself, and in the meantime, just be really savvy on the internet. Like, it's taught me a lesson too. Like, we have to also be responsible for our own security because we can't control what.
Okay, so what she really means when she says we should all just ignore it, what she really means is I'm going to ignore it because I'm in another country and I don't have to worry about it for now. So she's trying to imply that you're all safe. Don't worry about it. Just ignore it. It's not that big of a deal. She's not thinking of her beezers. She's not thinking of their personal safety. She's saying just ignore it. It's not a big deal. When those people that are her beezers, they have friends, they have family, they have loved ones, they might even have little ones, but just ignore it. Just ignore this threat to your safety and your privacy. It's not that big of a deal. She can say that because she's in another country, out of sight, out of mind, not her problem. So it doesn't matter. Chantal's a narcissist. If it doesn't affect her, it doesn't matter. So just ignore it, y'all. Ignore the fact that she continues to be offensive and vulgar and rude and keep all this going. It doesn't matter. You all don't matter.
The other crappy actions of people who are targeting innocent people for no reason. That's on them, but we have to be responsible.
For no reason. Well, let's just glaze past that, right, Chantal? Let's just go right past that for no reason. So you mean to tell me that Music Biz Marty just picked your name out of a hat for no reason? No reason whatsoever. You were on your channel doing nothing wrong. You were doing family friendly content. You were not being offensive. You were not supporting somebody you had no business supporting. And then after you did that, you started poking the bear. But it was for no reason. He just picked your name out of a hat and said, "I'm going to go after this person." Right? That's what happened. See, Chantal likes to rewrite history. She likes to create her own narrative because that's what narcissists do. In every story, they're either the victim or the hero, or sometimes both at the same time. So right now, she's doing this narrative of I'm the victim. This person's coming after me for no reason. And you're all just unnecessary fallout. She's a victim right now.
But also for our own safety. So just be careful with the names you're using. Lock everything down if you can.
And they're having to go through all of that because of you. You should feel ashamed of yourself, Chantal. None of your beaters would have been doxxed or bothered or made to feel a certain kind of way if it wasn't because of your big mouth. But because of your big mouth and you being offensive, now they have to take precautions online. They have to lock down all of their accounts. They have to make everything private because of you. They have to talk to family and friends and loved ones because of you. You don't feel a bit embarrassed over that? You don't feel a bit awkward that this whole thing is your fault? Had you not been offensive and vulgar and rude and poked the bear, they wouldn't be going through all this. It's all because of you.
And really, let's just move on and keep beezing. Pumpkin spice.
And don't think for a moment that I'm giving some of you beezers a pass. Because I question anybody who supports Chantal. Because you have to know what you're dealing with here. I'm going to say it in plain terms. What you're dealing with on Chantal's channel, for those of you that are beezers, you're supporting an addict. That's just plain language. You're supporting an addict in her addictions. She's got an addiction for attention. She's got an addiction for food. Her health is getting worse. Clearly, you guys can see that she's not well. Yet you choose to support this person. And if you're going to come at me with the excuse of, well, we can't control what she puts into her mouth, that's absolutely true. You can't. She's in full control of that. But understand that she doesn't have a regular job. She depends completely on YouTube and what she makes on YouTube. She makes money off the views, but she also makes money off the memberships. But she is an addict looking for enablers. She found the perfect forum for that. She found YouTube. She found enablers online. And as long as she has her hug box, as long as she has her enablers, she's going to keep going with this. She's never going to motivate herself to get healthy and be well, go to the doctor, get into therapy, do what she needs to do. She's going to keep on with what she's doing because in a toxic way, it works. It's one of those things, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But she is broken and her body is breaking down and it's getting worse. But as long as she's got people around her that just are the yes men and back up her bullshit, it's going to keep going.
This is the season a lot of people go crazy over. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Joey. Did you hear about that story? 3/4 of the information was wrong and I was killing myself laughing. Yeah. I saw, hi, Teardrop. Didn't one of the boys, they deprived him of sleeping in a bed as punishment? Oh my gosh, like a teenage guy or something. It's one of their teenage sons. I didn't really see much more than that. And after that, I was like, okay, I'm clicking.
She's talking about this horrible case and she's laughing. She's talking about the hurt of another person and she's laughing. Chantal's got some twisted thinking up in her head.
Out. Like if I get a bad vibe from watching something too much, I just don't watch it anymore. Like I can't stand it, what it does to my mental health. Hi, Megasaurus. Oh my
Are you
gosh.
kidding me? This is the same woman who confesses that on her off time, on her relaxed time, she watches plane crash videos. Like that's how she relaxes is watching plane crash videos, watching people unalive. She thinks that's funny. Like I said, she's got some twisted thinking up in her head.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. Whatever, Golden Girl. I mean, I'm just gonna say I'm sorry that that happens to you guys. I'm sorry that people are targeting you for enjoying entertainment on the internet. Um, that they have to resort that low, and I just think that, it's just sad. But yeah, never understood the appeal of family vloggers. I know. Yeah, they denied him food in a bed or something like that. I'm not sure. I don't remember. Yeah. She's like one of those women that fake smile so hard the face might crack. Yeah, I know. Man, I'm excited for breakfast. I know I sound like, but like I feel like okay, when I used to go to hotels, sometimes I would have a breakfast buffet, and
How sad is this? She's in Thailand with Salah. They talked for months about traveling. You would think they would have more to talk about than just food. She's doing her live and she's talking about, I'm excited for breakfast. So, even in another country where you're surrounded by beauty and wonder and just gorgeousness of every type, what is she the most excited over? Food. Can't wait to go to breakfast. Can't wait to go to that 7-Eleven and load up on junk food. Pathetic, Chantal. Absolutely pathetic. Did you ever stop and think that maybe that's the reason why you look so horrible right now? Getting excited over the wrong things, getting hyper fixated on the wrong things. You're in Thailand and you have the chance to experience so much, to do so much. And yet you're as excited over food as you were in Kuwait as you were in Canada. Nothing has changed here. Different soil, same tactics, same thinking. Our thinking is not changing at all.
it's gonna be a bit different this time when I go for breakfast because it's gonna be like they probably don't have halal meat. So I'm like before I used to just like pile on the plate, like like breakfast buffets are the best. You can pile on like 12 sausages. um, yeah, yeah, just report and try to live a happy life, unlike a lot of people on the internet. Gator queef, I did once, but that was in Kuwait actually when we went.
Going back to the beaters for a minute, just something to think about. Chantal's in another country. She's not coming back to Canada, at least for now. She's hiding out in Kuwait and she's also now hiding out in Thailand. For those that are beaters, just understand this. Chantal's not going to protect you. She can't protect you. She can't even protect herself. So looking towards Chantal and thinking she's going to protect us. Not happening. Absolutely not happening. She's giving you guys a false sense of security. She's not going to protect you. If something happens to any of you, oh well, not her problem, not her life. She'll say, oh, I'm so sorry that happened to you, but she really won't care. If you care about your families, if you care about your loved ones, if you care about your little ones, you got to protect yourself. Don't look to somebody like her on the internet who doesn't give a crap. You're all just dollar signs to her. That's the way it's been. That's the way it'll always be.
Camping, not here. Anna, hi. They're low life and miserable to target innocent people. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like if you don't like me, why target other people? Like I'm not like as if I'm responsible and I'm at fault for their crappy actions of doxing people. Like
All you have to do is kiss Salah. That's all that Marty asked for. He wants you to kiss Salah. The two of you are married. You're in Thailand. You're in your room. This would be the perfect time to do it. Problem is, Chantal, she's as stubborn as a mule. You tell her to do something, she'll do just the opposite. Just because you told her to do it. Just because. So she could put an end to all this nonsense by kissing Salah. I don't think you have to do a full on French kiss, just kiss your husband. Yet you won't do it because you like to flip the middle finger at everybody. But if you cared about your channel, if you cared about Salah, you want all the harassment to stop, just kiss your husband. Throw Salah some extra money and just do a simple kiss. But you won't do it.
I don't know, it's just your karma that you're building, not mine. Third eye blind. I love the names you guys come up with. Hi Patricia. Hello. I was gonna make a cup of coffee in the room. I don't know. I can't get into hotel room coffee. I never can. It's always the same.
What? I know this is a stupid place to stop the video, but I just keep thinking about the instant Nescafe coffee that she was raving about in Kuwait. So you like that, but not hotel room coffee? What's wrong with hotel room coffee? Nothing wrong with it.
Same subpar. Have you ever been to a hotel that has amazing coffee in the coffee bar? Hi Anastasia. It's hard for a baby to live, Mary J. No, they have really nice public washrooms. They're always clean. So far, like most of the places I've been to. But yeah, it's some like I don't know if you go in like Kuwait is pretty modern, but like if you go camping, yeah, they have, but they did have a normal toilet too. Okay, Breezeth, yeah, yeah. I said earlier, like I'm sorry that crappy stuff is happening to you guys. Just for watching who you want on the internet and I just be safe as possible, and let's just move on in bees. I got a bad headache, can't sleep, gonna be a long night. What time is it there? It's like early morning, Francesca. I hope your headache goes away.
What is she doing up early in the morning? Shouldn't she be sleeping? Maybe that's why she looks exhausted. Chantal, you're in Thailand. Why not just get a good night's sleep? What is going on that you're not sleeping well? Are there two beds in the room, or is the room like a picture of the room that I saw on Twitter where there's one bed and one couch? And are you guys doing that thing that you did back in Kuwait where there was one bed in the place and the couch, and maybe you were staying up all night and Salah would sleep in the bed, and as soon as he was up during the day, you go sleep in the bed during the day? Is that what's going on? Is that why you look tired?
I haven't been, no, Louisa.
I mean, from what I've seen of the prices of the rooms in Thailand, the rooms are not that expensive. Why not just get two separate rooms and two separate beds so you can get proper sleep?
I don't know if they do pumpkin spice here. Have we been visiting more? Yes, we've done a lot, and I have to catch up big time on the vlogs actually, because I'm trying to put a little more work into them, like each time, and it's just taking a while. That because between that and like doing things most of the time all day, so that's why today I think I'm just gonna like maybe we're just gonna go out at night because I have a lot of catching up to do. So sometimes I just have to spend like a good afternoon just editing, morning and afternoon. Yeah, Carpe, there's people watching Julia and Howie, and we get updates like almost every day. 7:16 Central. Teardrop, we visit a lot, but until now pending for edit. Yeah, exactly. I haven't had more durian yet, but I really want to just find somewhere where they sell durian, crack a whole one open, and just pig out on durian uh, before I leave Thailand because it's so delicious.
Yeah, about durian. So I've heard reports that the smell of durian and the taste of durian do not match. That the smell is horrendous to the point where they won't sell it in the United States. And you're not allowed to open it, the fruit, in a restaurant just because the smell is just overpowering. So if you do a video with cracking open the durian, I hope you do it outside because it would be really rude to do it in your hotel room because that smell is just pungent. But I wonder if one of her feedy people are going to pay her to do that.
Yeah. You don't like pumpkin anything? No pumpkin pie? Pumpkin pie haircutted freak?
I'll be honest, I'm not a big pumpkin fan. Don't hate me. Don't judge me. I'm sorry, I just don't like pumpkin.
That's the part from Dumb and Dumber where he's like, hand it over, you pumpkin pie haircutted freak. And he was talking about Lloyd, and he has like a. Anyway, you have to watch that movie if you haven't. Hello, Princessa! Pumpkin. Celeste laugh kills me. I don't know, Tammy. I'm like, maybe not like soon or anything that I know of. I don't really have anything really planned that I could definitely tell you guys, you know. You're gonna be Ghostface for Halloween. Are you gonna go trick or treating? Do you guys go trick or treating? No, that's just for kids. I wonder, like, slurp some more curry. Yeah, I definitely have to have more curry and try more things. Yeah, Patricia. I just like, I'd like to travel as much with him as possible, and um, you know, sometimes I might. I don't know. We'll see. We don't know. We don't, like the future is wide open. Like we don't have anything definitive planned.
As far as trying new things, why does everything have to involve food? Why can't you try new things that don't involve food? That don't involve fast food or going to convenience stores or anywhere else? There's all kinds of things in life to try. But with her, it always has to involve food. And I don't think Chantal would ever travel without Salah or without a companion because she doesn't know how to be alone. She doesn't know how to do things by herself. I mean, let's be real. Chantal's a boring person. Unless she's raging and acting chaotically, she's boring. She can bring nothing to the table. She has no interests, no hobbies. She doesn't really know how to talk to the camera. I mean, she's doing this live right now. Is this interesting conversation? Is this riveting conversation? Absolutely not. So she wants to travel the world. Could she do it alone and be interesting? At this point in time, no. She doesn't have a commanding presence on camera. That's why she needs someone there to be kind of a distraction or an addition because by herself, she doesn't know how to get it done.
Hello, Vicky. It has sulfur in it, and you could be allergic to it. Nikocado. Nikocado's allergic. I thought he like had used to eat so much. I have huge bags under my eyes. I wonder if the 7-Eleven has any eye patches. I'm gonna be a swat.
You know what help with your eye bags? Get some freaking sleep. I don't know if you're probably staying up all night. Get some freaking sleep, Chantal, and get some healthy food. Get your sleep. By the way, Chantal, this is for everybody in my audience. Did you guys know that if you're someone you're maybe struggling with your weight or you're trying to lose weight, not getting your sleep will actually cause you to gain weight? When you don't sleep well, your body produces the chemical cortisol, which is the fat hormone. So it's important to get your sleep because when you go to bed and you wake up tired, what happens? Your body's tired, right? You're still exhausted from your sleep. You're like, wow, I felt like I didn't even sleep. But then what happens after that? You're craving carbs. You'll reach for those donuts, you'll reach for the sugar because your body's looking for fuel to keep it awake so you can be up during the day and do things. So she's not sleeping. I don't know what her and Salah are doing. I don't know if they're staying up doing some green or some party favors, but you've been in Thailand for more than a day. Should be no more jet lag. So why do you look like you just got you don't look well. You look tired.
Bought member for Halloween with a BB gun. I won't trick or treat. I will only scare people. Oh, okay. Do a couple's costume. Wonder what we could do. Oh, Sanella, welcome salam. Hello. An apple latte. The apple latte thing is good. It kind of tastes like apple pie. What you can, everyone, and just private what you can. Yeah, just be safe, because I don't know. I don't know what their end game is with that. Like, oh, like for me not to have an audience, I guess. I don't know. It's easy to find halal food there.
By the way, Chantal, you've done different things recently that suggest the idea that you're trying to come off like you're boring and you're probably hoping that Marty will leave you alone at some point, that he'll get bored with you. Understand this: Marty is a troll and he plays the long game. Like it may seem like he's backing off, but he may not be backing off. I'm not speaking for Marty. I don't know what's inside of his mind, but if you're thinking that you're going to manipulate your way around Marty, if you think that if you're just too boring or you act like you don't care, that he'll get bored and go away, I just don't see that happening. I really don't.
Yes and no. It's easy and love. Yeah, it's true. Yeah. Depends. Yeah. But all the food we order comes in like, I don't know if it's like, they always give you this, like they don't put things in containers, they put things in bags. So like they always like they give you this broth, this soup with food, and it comes in a bag that's like bloated like a balloon, full of air, and then there's like an elastic around the bag, around the top, and they give you little packets of sweet chili sauce, like chili sauce. There's chili sauce in every like, it's not ketchup here, it's chili sauce for condiments. But I love it. I put that chili sauce on everything. It's like a sweet, spicy. Did you visit any mosques? Not yet. If 7-Eleven has eye patches, I'd swerve them. Actually, they have like a lot of beauty products that like I see on TikTok. People like 7-Eleven products you have to try. So I'm like, do I want to try those things?
What is her obsession with TikTok? Can someone explain that to me? Like, she doesn't really post on TikTok, but she's always going to TikTok. Is she looking if she's looking at TikTok as inspiration for content that she should do? Is she trying to find an idea that'll make her go viral? If that is the case, Chantal, just give it up. You're never going to go viral. And if you do, it's going to be for reasons you don't want. TikTok is a whole different platform. I don't know what your obsession is with TikTok, but you're always all over TikTok looking at different people, looking at different accounts. For what reason? You're not entertaining enough to be on TikTok. And if you're trying to go viral, it's never going to work.
Maybe, but yeah, you're right, Joey. I don't know. The chemicals, I'm sure there's a lot. I can go to 7-Eleven with our minions point.
It's really sad. She's got an obsession with TikTok, yet she's on YouTube, whole different platform. She's got her channel. Shouldn't her attention be on YouTube and what she can do to be more entertaining and to gain more of an audience on YouTube? But no, she's going to another platform, paying more attention to that than what's going on in her backyard. Not really caring about the quality of her content, not even caring about her audience. But she's just so lacking an original thought that she has to borrow off everybody else's thoughts. What can I do to be viral? What can I do to be interesting? Why don't you look inside yourself and find some original thought. Find some original thought process. Come up with something that's uniquely you. Be creative for once versus I'm just going to be lazy and look what everybody else is doing and borrow off of that.
Whenever you shop at 7-Eleven, they don't the change they give you looks like this. I think I showed you guys, right? Minions. This is one bot. Carter McRae, thank you for the super sticker. Your dog is so cute in that picture. Thank you. Yeah. Well, Breezeth, you've been a abuser for a while. I really want to go to 7-Eleven in Japan. That would be, yeah, I hear it's crazy there too. Hi, Dorothy. I love that your cat in your picture is wearing a Karen wig. So anyways, guys, yeah, it's like pretty early here. I'm going to go have breakfast soon. I can't believe, it feels like I've been on for like an hour. It's only.
That's the reason why she got up early, or she's been up all night. She wanted to go eat breakfast. Food motivated. Isn't it amazing that when it comes to Chantal, it's not that she doesn't lack determination. She's got it. She's got it in spades. It's just that she uses it for the wrong reasons. If there's food involved, she will motivate herself. But there's no food, if there's nothing, there's no food reward, a reward of a man or something, she's not going to be motivated. But she motivated herself enough to be up early in the morning to go eat that doggone breakfast. Chantal, you could have slept. She'd gotten some rest. And then wake up and have your breakfast then. You don't have to stay up just to eat breakfast at like 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning.
Even 17 minutes. I love hanging with you guys.
Knowing with Chantal, she's going to go and eat breakfast and then go right back to bed. But she wants to make sure to eat.
Guys, love everything sweet chili. It's really good. Sometimes the sweet gets annoying, but you've been visiting the 7-Elevens a lot. There's 7-Elevens literally everywhere. Sometimes like 2 in one block, maybe 3. I'm not joking.
Well, shut up, Chantal. This is her live. Why are we having extensive conversations about 7-Elevens? There's 7-Elevens everywhere. There's 7-Elevens where I live. There's 7-Elevens in every state. She's in Thailand. Why are we having conversations about 7-Elevens?
And they're just full of stuff we don't have, Minion Change is telling of 7-Eleven beauty Minion Change.
Next thing you know, we're going to have entire conversations about gas stations and convenience stores. This is ridiculous.
Is it morning? Yeah, Ghostface. It's like early, like 6:30.
Told you. Told you it was early. Because she's not, hey, she's not going to sleep through breakfast. That is not going to happen. She is not going to sleep through breakfast and miss a meal. Brunch, we don't know her. We got to get our breakfast.
Very early.
Yeah.
Yeah, eh?
It's 7:22.
7:22?
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Yeah, I still need to do a video on the 7-Eleven.
Ghostface say sabah khair.
Ah, sabah no. I haven't made a video yet, no, but I will. I definitely have to.
Are you serious? Golden Girl is over here saying, can you vlog a 7-Eleven for us? Really? You want an entire vlog over a 7-Eleven? Wow. Boy, you beaters are easily amused, aren't you? She's in Thailand. And she could show so many other things besides a stupid 7-Eleven. No shade on the 7-Eleven. Hey, it's great. But you're in Thailand. Why not vlog about things that people can't normally see or experience? But you beaters, you want a 7-Eleven vlog. Boy, you really don't ask much, do you?
I have to show you guys all the stuff.
Anastasia said 7-Eleven needs to sponsor you.
picture me doing the commercial.
Yes, they should.
I love wieners.
What you gonna say?
Okay, if I did a commercial for 7-Eleven, I'd say,
You caught me up. Oh my god.
get on down to 7-Eleven. We'll nuke your.
Well,
Hello.
they're being awfully giggly and laughy for it being 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. What are they doing? Did you guys go to a green store in Thailand? Did you get a little bit of the good, the smoky kind? Is that why you guys are up so early and you guys are in such a fabulous mood? One must wonder.
Wieners. They have the best halal wieners. Oh, the water bottle. Hi, Cricket. Cricket, Hi, average undesirable. Cricket, I just noticed your name is not Cricket Garnier. It's Gagne. Whenever I was reading your name. Thank you, average undesirable. We do too. Slurpee, yeah, or the big gulp. Teardrop. Why doesn't Salah like pad thai?
So, it depends on the pad thai where you get it.
Yeah.
And which type exactly.
I-
Many types.
I know exactly what grossed him out about this one. I know him so well.
The sweet noodles.
The sweet the sweet
It
noodles.
was too much sweet. Like they put honey and
Yeah.
sugar and like ton of sugar.
Tamarind. Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah, many things I don't know.
Yeah, like
Anyway,
to you, noodles shouldn't taste sweet. You never had rice noodles, so they were a bit sticky, gummy.
it's kind of weird.
Salah loves pasta, but he likes plain pasta. Like he loves when I make him pasta, but it's always just so like easy. Like yeah, it's just plain.
The pasta make me pasta away.
You like just noodles with olive oil, salt, and pepper, right?
Yes.
Okay, so hold on a minute. This is just a side observation. So I don't know the layout of the room. I don't know what's going on there because we can only see so much. But given the way that Chantal has to keep, turning her entire body to look at Salah, it doesn't seem like he's next to her or even close to that. The way she's turning her body, it seems like he is across the room. Because look at the way she's like looking over her shoulder almost. So are there two beds in the room, Chantal? Is on the other bed? And because his voice kind of sounds kind of far off. Like he is nowhere close to you.
I always make it for you, or a little tomato.
Many types of pasta, but without mushroom.
But you like mushrooming or eggs.
Yeah, fried.
You have to know.
Yeah, that there's a 99% chance that they're smoking a little bit. They're smoking a little bit. Is that how you're getting through your days in Thailand, Chantal? Is that how you're able to go out and do things? You guys smoke a little bit of the good. That way you can just get through the day.
It's like you have to know, I love rice noodles, but they need to be rinsed after you cook them. Ah, yeah, because they stick together, right? Pad Thai can be sweet, yeah. And they even have sugar as a condiment. Like they have peanuts, sugar, and chili. I don't know. Yeah, child energy is unmatched.
Babe, do you want your cheesy cheese?
I want my cheesy cheese.
Cheesy cheese.
It's like lowest BMI voice.
Lowest BMI, yeah.
I want my cheesy cheese.
Oh, that's my baby voice. The one where I go, hey, babe. Thanks, babe.
I'm just scared.
I'm scared. Peppers, onions, and spinach. I love spinach. Yum. Thai coconut.
The worst thing about her lives, like she talks endlessly about food. Again, it's Thailand. They've been in Thailand for at least a few days. We can't deviate away from the food talk for at least one live. Gotta talk about food. Got to.
At curry. Yeah, I'm not like super huge on
Yes, my
coconut.
girl always stunning.
Aw, thanks, babe. Thanks, Melissa. You guys are sweet. Yeah, a lot of places do. Well, not all Anastasia actually, but some do have some prayer rooms. Yeah.
So why haven't you gone? You're in Thailand. There are mosques. Why haven't you visited at least one time? You're supposed to be a newly reverted Muslim woman and you haven't visited a mosque in Thailand?
How many days are you staying in Bangkok for? We're in Pattaya, but we were in Bangkok for a week.
Yeah, I wonder why that is. Why did you switch? Why did you go from Bangkok to Pattaya? Was there a reason for that? Did something happen? Like you guys are just you're flipping locations like really quick. One must wonder.
Honestly, Pattaya feels more laid back and like beach vibey, like more beach town kind of vibe. Wouldn't you say, babe?
But why do you care about that? You don't care about the beaches. You will never visit the beaches. You were in Kuwait, right next to a beach. You barely saw that sucker. So it doesn't make any sense to me to go to a beach town if you don't care about the beach. You don't even care about the water. You'll never go in the water.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And Bangkok is like obviously more touristy, like very very touristy.
Could that be the reason? Because Bangkok is much more touristy and there's people everywhere, and she doesn't like to be around people. When she had to do those vlogs, whenever she would sit down to eat, her eyes were always darting everywhere. She doesn't feel comfortable around people because real human people, they can see her without the filters and they will stare. And I'm sure there's a lot of footage that she has clipped out with people staring at her, maybe possibly somebody saying something to her. She's trying to find a place where there's not many people in order for her to feel comfortable. And yet she wants to be a world traveler. She wants to see the world, but Chantal, there are people in the world. You can't expect the world to just, you know, work around you. You got to be around people. And by the way, about that, if you're going to be a tourist, if you're going to be a world traveler, little helpful tip for you or anybody else who might be listening, those who might travel. By learning the culture, by learning the people, by learning the language a little bit, by going out and exploring, if you're friendly with the locals, you talk to the locals, you'll find those wonderful, out of the way, not known touristy places that you would love. Like if you make friends with the locals or you talk to people that are local, they'll tell you about little out of the way restaurants and shops and all that nobody knows about. But you got to socialize to find what those are. She'll never do that. She wants to be a world traveler, she wants to be a vlogger, but yet she doesn't have the social skills nor the care to learn the language in order to know what she needs to know to be able to walk up to people and be friendly and make herself known and have them recommend restaurants or shops or places that she should visit.
I don't know. Touristy and local, like it depends where you go.
Bangkok, the capital, so there's more tall buildings.
If you're a regular tourist, you're going to learn about the regular tourist places. But if you take the time to learn at least a little bit of the language, and if you're friendly, and if you ask people that are the locals, hey, like, can you recommend a restaurant? Can you recommend a shop? They'll point you in the direction of those places.
Yes, it's the capital. Yeah.
Many people they go for Bangkok at the beginning, then they go for different areas.
Yeah. I didn't want like to stay in Bangkok. We didn't want to stay there, but like Pattaya was like closest. It's maybe like max 2 hours between Bangkok and
Yes,
Pattaya. If we wanted to go to like Phuket or like Chiang Mai, it's like over 10 hours. Like it's crazy.
He's playing.
Oh yeah. I don't feel like taking another plane. I don't like traveling inside of a travel. Like traveling inside travel. I don't like it. I don't know. I like to have everything planned out and like just right there. I don't know.
I'm sure she would have loved to stay in Bangkok because, like she likes to go somewhere and just stay there. Like she just said, she doesn't like to travel while she's traveling. But yet they're in Pattaya and that wasn't exactly close. So was it because you were doxxed in Bangkok because you're an idiot and you show where your room was and that's why you guys decided to make the move? When she went to Cuba, she went to a resort and she stayed there the entire time until she had to go back. So why else would she go from Bangkok to Pattaya unless there was a good reason?
Thanks, Laxmi.
Golden girl, question for Salah, or maybe you can answer, Chantal. We saw two people praying on a side road today. When it's called to prayer, is this a usual thing you practice?
Salah, listen, bro, you're talking across the room. If you got something to say, why don't you move closer? Talking across the room commentary, it just sucks for me.
Oh, you mean two people,
Yeah.
two Muslim people praying?
Shut
You
up.
fall asleep in one position, you wake up in that position, and you're like, how do I not have pins and needles or like a sore arm right now? Like the bed is just like, it just absorbs your body shape. It's so comfortable.
Oh, wait, that's
So,
the
yeah.
part that I missed. Hold on.
Comfy.
It's comfy. Where's the, oh, Glenda asked if weed is legal here. Yeah, it is.
She says that with a smile on her face.
It's like legal. There's like there's like rules, but I'm not really sure exactly what they are.
You big liar. You were researching that before you made the trip. I'm sure you were very interested in the green shops and what do we have to do and how do we have to get it and what are the regulations. You were researching all that stuff. Are you kidding me? She's been in Kuwait and we remember how much she loved her gummies, her edibles. We remember how much she loved to smoke all day. And she's been bored silly in Kuwait and missing her green. So you mean to tell me that she's not going to go to Thailand and do at least a little bit and persuade Salah to do a little bit, and you don't think he's going to do it dealing with all of Chantal 24/7? I'm sure they've looked into it, and I'm sure they're doing it.
Like I think you have to smoke in a cafe. Nice curtains. The hotel is comfortable. We haven't had a problem with like comfort here so far.
It's comfy.
It's comfy. Like the bed and pillows are like the type where you just lay down and like you don't even have to change positions the whole night. You lay down, you close your eyes, you fall asleep in one position, you wake up in that position, and you're like, how do I not have pins and needles or like a sore arm right now? Like the bed is just like, it just absorbs your body shape. It's so comfortable. So yeah.
That's called a foam mattress. That's called a memory mattress, Chantal. Those have been around forever.
No, Lena, I don't. I don't smoke weed anymore.
Any less either.
Did you try the coconut crush? What is that? Airbnb. I don't know. I don't trust Airbnbs for some reason. I don't know. I feel like I'm sleeping at someone's house. I don't like that feeling, and I don't like.
It's not that she doesn't trust Airbnbs. Let me tell y'all something. When you get an Airbnb, first of all, they want a credit card. Okay, she doesn't have a credit card. That's the first thing. Second thing is, you go to an Airbnb, you get held accountable for any damage that you do. You do too much damage, they will ban you from Airbnb. You can't just go to somebody's house and do whatever you want. You got to keep it clean. There might be rules to follow. So she would never get an Airbnb for that reason. She can't just go in there and just run amok and make a mess and leave it for whoever to clean up like she can a hotel room. No, with an Airbnb, you've got to be a lot more accountable for whatever you do.
sleeping over at people's house. I have this really thing where I really hate it.
You're just mad because you can't go to an Airbnb and trash the place and leave it like that.
Don't sleep, like, basically. Like, so if I sleep over somewhere, I'll just probably stay awake all night and just go home and sleep after anyway. As a kid, I would get so excited to go to motels. Yeah. Yeah, teardrop. Everyone needs to pray more. Exactly. Yeah, I agree. No one's perfect with that. Like, even Christians, Muslims, no one's perfect. Like, a perfect Muslim, a perfect Christian. Like, we all have room for improvement with that. 100%. I never claim to be a saint. I'm not a saint. But everything everyone does in life is between them and God. Not for anyone else to judge.
Millie is here finally.
Millie, hi. Golden Girl, did you cabbage? Yeah, we took a type of transport, like Uber, kind of. Yeah. My mom bought us hotel pillows from Sam's Club. Really, they are so awesome. I don't know what they put in them. They just stay, like, they never lose their shape ever. You push them down, they come up. Like, Gabriel, honestly, it stares at the big Buddha. If you haven't seen our vlog, go check it out on the couples channel. And if you want a Thailand cameo, if you want a jungle cameo, I can't promise what we'll be doing specifically, but I try to make it outside of the hotel if I can, at least. But I actually am going to be doing that as part of my work today. I have to edit the vlog for the couples channel, and I also have to catch up on. I'm so I'm so behind on the vlogs. That's annoying me. Like, I need to get it done. And I have cameos from you guys. I'm so excited.
Okay, you know what? Hold on a minute. I'm curious about something. I just want to see. I want to see what the vlogs are looking like on the couples channel. What the views are looking like. Because she's like, I'm so busy, blah, blah, blah. Right? Okay. I'm just going to stop the screen on this for a moment. And let's take a look at the couples channel for just a second. We're not going to watch the videos, but like, okay, so here's the Salat and Chantal channel. So she's been, like, I've got to do the couples channel too. Chantal, look at the views. Look at how small the views are. 6.1, 6.5, 8.2. Okay? Which, by the way, y'all, for those who are not YouTube content creators, if you're wondering how do YouTubers get paid for monetized videos, the way it works, you get paid a small RPM amount per 1,000 views. And it's a really tiny amount. Everybody's RPM is different depending on the channel and so forth. I don't know what Chantal's RPM is for her main channel nor for the couples channel. But when you see 6.1, when you see 6.5, it's not a lot of money. So there's that. Let's see, 8.2. Oh, we finally got 10K, 12K. It's still not a lot of money. Okay, so let's compare that to her main channel. Let me go over here to the main channel. What do the views look like? I'm looking. Shut up, Chantal. What are her views on her main channel? Okay, comparison. Compared to her main channel, there's her channel right here, where she's doing things with him, but without him. Because some of this stuff really, it's couple vlog material, but she chose to put it on her main channel for whatever reason. I would think that with her main channel, she should just do things by herself and anything with Salah belongs on the couples channel, but she's kind of been mixing the content up. I feel it's because her main channel gets a lot more views and she wants to make the most money. But let's look here. 8.8, 11K, 10K, 12K. So you guys are busy with the couples channel for what reason? Like, why is there so much emphasis on the couples channel when the couples channel doesn't get you nearly as many views? People aren't interested in Salah and Chantal. You're going to get more views on your main channel. Shouldn't this be where, the most of your attention should be? Where the bulk of your money comes from? Yeah, I think so. You're trying to do two channels when really you should focus on one channel. But that's just my opinion. What do I know? Okay, so let's go back over here.
I have to catch up. I have like a bunch to do.
Catch up on mayonnaise.
Catch up on mayonnaise.
Babe,
I would think it's time to just say scrap the couples channel and put everything on the main channel. Wouldn't that just make sense to everybody?
it votes pending now. 4 or 5 or 6 or 7.
Oh my gosh, no.
They see the EFG.
Not that many.
I mean, it doesn't make sense to me to do a couples channel if you guys aren't really a couple and there's no chemistry and everybody's picking up on that. Like every interaction with Salah is awkward. So what is the point of having a couples channel if you're not really a couple? And you know it, and we know it. The energy is awkward. It's stupid. Why continue? Just put everything on the main channel.
But a few at least. And I'm only halfway through one. Corn chowder. Yeah, I know, babe. It's true. But then the cameos too I have to catch up on, and yeah.
Chantal, cut it out. You're acting like people are beating down your door for a cameo. You're not doing much in the way of cameos. You're not doing that much work. Who do you think you're kidding? You're acting like, I'm just so busy. I'm a busy YouTuber. I've got cameos to do. I've got couple vlogs to do. I've got, my main channel to take care of. I'm an entrepreneur. Are you serious? Girl, cut it out. This is how you do it. You'll go out for the day. You'll film a crap ton of footage. And then you'll put a bunch of B-roll footage in between little snippets of boringness. And you'll make as many videos out of all that footage as you can.
Ketchup and mayonnaise on?
Barbecue sauce.
No, Thai chili sauce. Do you see your feet when you walk? Honestly, Gator, I've never really looked. Okay, I have looked when I was walking, actually. Like normal, okay. And I can see this much of my Skechers.
She's a liar. She's a liar. Let's just think about the physics of that, the mathematics. We all know that Chantal has a very big stomach. Huge. Enormous. Now, if she looked straight down, she would not be able to see her feet. That's just the physics. That is the physics of it all. I'm not fat shaming her. I'm just saying. How are you going to look down and see your feet if your stomach is covering up your view of your feet?
We always take the coffee and tea and soaps. The coffee and tea, yeah. Like, why everyone does that, I think. I have like a whole packet of instant coffee in my house, yeah.
But why would you want to take the hotel coffee if you don't like it?
Someone outside of this channel that they better watch out because I mean, uh-oh. Ghostface. I would just live your life, man. It was the 1980s, so no one cared. I bet you could smoke in the hotel rooms then, too. You could smoke everywhere in the 80s. The mall, the dentist. Like, you could probably get a root canal and smoke a dart. No, okay, here's the thing. The stairs to the Big Buddha were, like, not steep. So you're not really climbing, They were just, like, small like this.
And that's precisely why you went there, because you didn't have to climb a whole lot of stairs. I'd be more interested to see Chantal visit a temple or a monument with actual stairs. That'd be great exercise for her. That'd be Stairmaster gone wild. But she had to pick a monument where there weren't that many steps. And the steps were really tiny.
So that made it manageable. They have a unique architecture. Yeah. Very Asian. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm in, like, what I would see in, like, China. I don't know. But I don't really know a lot about Thailand. I never did. Airbnb are much cheaper. I think I was so upset. Honestly, the hotels are pretty reasonable here. I think, pretty sure. You can get a very decent hotel for like $30 a night. From what I've seen vlogs. Like, before traveling here, I did a lot of like looking up like, markets, hotel prices, what people typically would budget for a trip, like for two people.
This is how the planning for getting out of Kuwait went. So Salah has been wanting to travel for the longest. He wanted to get out of Kuwait. And they reached a point where they had to go. Like, her visa was set to expire, which means you're not a resident, Chantal, because if you were, you wouldn't have had to leave Kuwait in the first place. So you're like, we have to get out of Kuwait because my visa is due to expire. So where can we go? Where can I go going on my visa and your visa too? Because Salah cannot travel all over the place. So they thought, well, we'll just go to Thailand because it's within his visa. It's cheaper. Let's just go there. So it wasn't like she really wanted to go to Thailand. It's just that that's where they had to go, given his visa and her budget.
Stuff like that. Like, I like to be prepared now for stuff like that. So, and you can literally turn travel into like a hobby because you have a lot of work to do. You have to journal, you have to budget, you have to do itineraries. Like, itinerary making is a thing. Some people actually have that as a job. People pay vacation planners. When I worked in the psychiatric hospital, I had to plan travel for like the doctor I was like an admin for. So
You mean that job you got fired for? That job? Yeah, you worked in a hospital and you got fired because you weren't showing up to work and you were eating, constantly eating. That's why you got fired.
So I know that like it can be challenging. Ashtrays and glasses from restaurants. The hotel room's pretty big. Yeah, they're pretty big. Really, Ghostface? Sauce cups. I heard of like a woman doing that before. Ghostface, I look like Ghostface right now. The shape. Okay, I need to eat breakfast soon, guys, or I might pass it away. No.
Why do I get this vibe that she stayed up all night just waiting for breakfast time, and this vlog was her just passing time before they have to go eat? So it was like, I'm trying to distract myself from food, so let me just fit in a quick live before we have to go to breakfast. That's what it feels like. It wasn't like she really wanted to go live. It's just that, the restaurant or whatever's not open yet. So let's just kill some time before that happens.
Mom was targeting you always. Probably he was beezing. Teardrop the little beezer. We just had company from Indiana and we took her to Niagara Falls. $1,300 for 2 nights and 2 rooms. Wow. Airbnb for $405 and free parking. Okay, but yeah, Niagara, like hotels in Canada are insane pricey. I was comparing, like I showed him, I'm like, you should see, like, compared to what we pay for hotels here, it's crazy expensive. I think hotels are pretty pricey in Kuwait too.
It's amazing to me. Like, once upon a time, when she was making tons of money, she didn't care about spending money. She was spending her money all over the place. I remember when she was with Natter. She dropped money all over the place on Natter, renting expensive hotel rooms, not giving it a second thought. When she had money, She's all about spending that money and throwing it in our faces. Now that her money is dropped, now she's talking about being frugal. And oh, it's so cheap here. That cheap talk did not show up until her money started to drop. Y'all notice that?
Kuwait's not really that cheap. like I thought it was, you know.
Well, duh. That's because the Canadian dollar isn't strong in Kuwait. You get 25 cents for every Kuwaiti dinar. That's why it's not cheap. But yet, weren't you over in Kuwait claiming that food was cheap there? How can that be so if your Canadian dollar is worth nothing in Kuwait? So you lied.
Room tour. Well, we won't be doing that, but it's very nice. It's not like super ritzy or anything, but it's good. It's nice. No, we can't try crocodile meat. It's not halal, and I don't think I would want to try. I don't know. Hi, Laura. Hi. What's going on? Yeah. So I hope you guys are all well. Foolish games. 3 months. Very important visas. Love your trip so far. Seems like you're having fun. Thanks, Foolish Games.
Trust me, she's not having fun. She's having to move around. She's having to travel. She's having to do things. She's not having fun. Y'all, look. Look at that. Oh my God, I'm sorry. The freeze frame on. Sorry. Oh, sometimes you get it right. Sometimes you just get it right. That is such a beautiful shot. Hold on. I have to use that for my thumbnail. Y'all just give me a minute. Give me just a minute, please. I need a picture for my thumbnail, and sometimes you just, sometimes you just get it right. I love that pic. I love that pose of you, Chantal. I have to use that. Oops. I closed it out. I'm sorry. I'm just giggling over here so much that I missed the shot. Hold on. Do 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 do. I'll have it here just a second. But she's not having fun. She's not having fun. I mean, that picture, it looks like she's having fun, but it's not. But Chantal's idea of fun is sitting in an air-conditioned room eating her food. If she's traveling, if she's moving, if she's having to walk, she's not having fun. And you can tell she's not having fun because she looks tired. She looks very, very freaking tired. Chantal moving, Chantal having to travel, not having fun.
And these foolish games. My mom always took sugar packs and small packages of jams. Yeah, sometimes I would take a peanut butter and a jam and eat it later. Yeah,
A backup sandwich.
sometimes I would forget it in my bag and be like, oh, I have a peanut butter in my bag.
Oh, so the backup sandwich thing has been a thing for the longest, eh? Okay. So Chantal's always done the backup sandwich thing.
Gator meat is tasty. It tastes like chicken. Really? Is it like it looks like it would be the consistency of
No, it doesn't. Look, I'm from Florida. I've tried the gator meat. It doesn't taste like chicken. Not at all.
fish and tastes like chicken. No drama today. Thank God, but it's 40 here. Ew, no, that's crazy for this time of year. Maybe just one more heat wave. Yeah, there's just some things I don't really have an interest in trying, Anastasia. I agree. And to each their own. Everyone's allowed to have taste, you know? I mean, I just don't think I would eat that. I don't think I would eat rabbit either. There's some things I just wouldn't want to try. Rabbit is halal if it's prepared halal, but
The weather here is 28 cloudy.
28?
Yeah.
Look at the. Is that me in the Kuwaiti vase picture? That's hilarious. Check out the long nooch drop. Fish don't have brains. Oh. They're like real thoughts. That's true. Do fish have brains? I've never seen a fish brain. Have you ever seen a fish brain?
No.
So I was like, what are you even talking about? Yeah, gator, for sure. Gray tuna. Ew. steamed steamed tuna. Is there one sea animal I won't eat, and that is lobsters because they mate for life.
What a great tuna.
Um,
Okay, so Salah just asked about the gray tuna. What, you didn't tell him, Chantal? You didn't tell him about your little trip to see Natter and Dee Dee and what happened? Because there's been many references to the gray tuna on your live stream and on the reaction channels, and he still doesn't know. Did you hide that from him? That you and Dee Dee and Natter had more than one intimate occasion? That's why I think the Salon knows some things about Chantal, but not everything. I think she deliberately hides things from him. But at this point, doesn't matter. He's not intimately involved with her. Doesn't want to be. But he's in the dark about all these little inside jokes, and she's got to mute the stream to tell him. Why do you have to mute the stream? What are you afraid of? I don't get that.
for what? Riceberry rice. It's like a purple rice and tastes like berry and chocolate. No way. Berry rice?
Of course, she's interested. So somebody's told her just about rice. I never heard of this. Rice berry rice. It's purple rice and tastes like berry and chocolate. Of course, she's interested. I mean, are you kidding me? We know how much Chantal loves her carbs, and then you're going to tell her carbs that taste like dessert? Where do I sign up? Where is this riceberry rice? She's going to eat it in droves when she finds it. Anybody that sells riceberry rice, lock it up. She'll buy it all.
Sounds interesting. But I like rice pudding, which is sweet.
You know, it's for the same reason that she wants to eat like a crap ton of durian. Because durian does smell awful, but from what I understand, it tastes like vanilla custard. So it tastes sweet. So of course she wants to eat a ton of it. Chantal says that she doesn't have a sweet tooth, but yet she gravitates towards anything that tastes sweet. So she wants to pig out on durian. And if she finds this riceberry rice, it's over.
The picture, Kuwaiti face. I made him deviled eggs. You know the egg I cut in half and I take the yellow out and I mix with mayonnaise and paprika and then put it in the egg? Yeah, he likes those. You like them, eh, babe?
Yeah, so much.
Those are the first time he tried them, though, with me. Deviled eggs are actually a popular appetizer in Colorado, like restaurants. Really? Oh, they're so... That's the way I like them. I like them deviled with paprika, salt, and pepper. Yum. Okay, I'm hungry.
You're always hungry.
I want to stay on for an hour, but I'm starving. I feel really hungry.
Ghostface said it would be so fun to hang out with you guys.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Imagine we could all be in person. We all have social anxiety. That would never happen.
We hope that to like hang out with them.
No, you have social anxiety. Can you imagine if you did an actual meetup with your Beezers? After using the filters for so long, they might not even recognize you. Or they might. But imagine your Beezers seeing you in the flesh for the first time. You're like, wow. Wow. This is what she actually looks like. Holy crap. Those filters do a lot, don't they?
All visitors.
That would be cool.
A big group, maybe.
Yeah. Teardrop your kids, devour them. Well, they're easy to make, okay? Like they're really delicious.
Gathering bees.
Gathering bees. Okay, when we get back. Deal? Which We have to,
Whatever you say.
yeah, and we have to look for cheese. So,
Okay.
yeah.
I
Joanne.
can't wait.
Yeah, you'll like it, I think.
That's another thing. I'm glad she just said that. So it's like they're in Thailand. She's like, when we get back, we have to have cheese. Glad you said that, Chantal, because something tells me when you get back to Kuwait, you're going to go wild with the food. Absolutely wild. Tons of sugar, tons of cheese, tons of sauce, tons of everything. You're going to have one of the biggest mukbangs ever when you get back.
Joanna, welcome to
And you're going to justify it. You're going to say to yourself, I'm going to reward myself because I traveled and I walked. I walked a lot. I was very active, so I'm going to reward myself with food. I deserve this. I deserve to pig out. We are going to have one of the biggest mukbangs ever when you get back. And you'll justify it all by saying, I was extremely active. I was more active in Thailand than I have in a while. Therefore, I need to do this. No, you don't need to do it. You don't need to reward yourself for just being active. Being active is something that we all do. It's not a big deal, but for you it is because you don't do it. But that's what's going to happen, y'all. She's going to get back to Kuwait and she's going to pig out like she never has before.
important visas ready to please. Yay! Hi, Joanna.
Very important visas.
Very important visas. Eating a pickled egg. Thanks, Joanna. I'm glad you're here too. Only listen to Crazy Frog on repeat. Okay, but how were the jumping scrimps? They honestly, Rosemary, all I tasted was cilantro and lemon. I didn't taste anything else, and a bit of chili. Like.
Oh my. Is he really singing? Did we not hear enough singing with Natter? No, I'm not going through this again. We're going to zip past this part. No, we're not doing that.
Are you still in the Big Buddha village? Maybe. Shoney's. Happy.
Oh, thank you so much, Kuwaiti Vase. Kuwaiti Vase says, have you discovered the Thai Uber Eats called Food Panda yet? Oh, so they have Uber over there in Thailand. Well, now we know how Chantal's going to get her food.
Maybe. I'm making frozen pizza and Alfredo crackle pop.
Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, what's this? One minute, y'all. Is this true? No. No. Oh no. Y'all listen. I'm a child of the 70s. I was born in 71. How sad is this? So the gentleman who wrote the song Dreamweaver, Gary Wright, he passed away. And Dreamweaver was a beautiful, beautiful song. I didn't know that he died till I just saw it in her chat. Laura's Hope, Rip Gary Wright, Dreamweaver. Anybody who was born during that time or has heard that song, wow. Well, you left us a beautiful song, Gary. Thank you. That's just sad to know.
Hey, homemade is fine too. Like just putting something in the
That was one of the songs I grew up to.
Oven. Yeah, teardrop. Too many stalkers. Dreamweaver died? Oh, well, I hate that song, but that's sad.
You know what? Screw you, Chantal. I love that song. I absolutely love it. And I'm glad you hate that song. I really do, because that means you'll never play it and you'll never sing it. Don't desecrate that song. Wench.
Dream we.
No, you just said you hate this song, so why are you singing it? No. No, you will not disrespect that song. No.
Eric's the crazy frog. Every night in my dreams, every night in my dreams.
Go away.
Garth. Garth always did that thing with his mouth, eh? Like, dream beef. Dream beef.
No, she's singing the song. I'm not having it. No.
So,
Flop era, address where you've been all this time immediately. Address it right now.
address it. People always.
And hold on a second. I'm going back up. So Gator Queef says, your eyes do look very small. You want to know why? This might be what her eyes really look like without that big eye filter. When Chantal does her streams on her phone, she's got several filters that work. She's got the contour filter, which makes her face appear smaller and slimmer. She's got the skin smoothing filter, which smooths out the texture of her skin. She's got the eye widening filter, which makes her eyes appear bigger. She will also use an eye color filter to change the color of her eyes, because her eyes are not green. They are dark brown. I've seen pictures on Twitter of her when she was a teenager. Her natural eye color is a dark chocolate brown. She uses many filters. Also, something of note, as far as phones, do you know why she likes a Samsung phone? Because Samsung is made by, I believe it's Korea or China, and over with the Samsung, they have like they over in Korea or Asia, they do like the diamond face shape. So of course their apps and filters are gonna, be based around that. That's why she likes her Samsung phone so much. That's why she will never use anything but Samsung. But yeah, like her eyes are smaller because that's what her eyes maybe look like for real. They're not huge. They're tiny.
Just to say that, address it. We have to go back to good old Beeson. Steve Miller. Oh, yeah. Some people call me a space.
What is it with you disrespecting my music today? First, you talk about Dreamweaver. Now you're talking about the Joker. Don't disrespect my music. No, ma'am.
You're right. How old are you? I'm 39. Oh, really, Anastasia? I feel so old.
Anastasia or Anastasia?
Yeah, good question. Because you can say it both ways.
Yeah, it's like Fantasia, right?
Fantasia? I think so. I don't know. I've never heard it that way.
You spell it in Arabic? Who cares about the number?
Yeah. I suppose. My grandma always shopped there. I could still remember her order 200 grams of honey ham. Shaved.
Still talking about food. Imagine being in Thailand, talk about anything else but the usual, and you talk about the usual.
800 grain bread. Like,
like her being in Thailand, this should be a moment where she could reset. If you have an addiction to something or an obsession with something, and you're trying to break your old habits, you got to get your attention off of it. Can't be talking about it. Can't be thinking about it. But yet, when she does a live, she talks about food, which means her attention is on food. Like, she's sitting here doing a live and she's talking to people, but at the same time, she's thinking about food. She's thinking about going to get breakfast. She's thinking about other food she wants to eat. And people in the chat also talking about food. So she never gets her attention off of freaking food. Ever.
Her bread had to have like 1,200 grains in it.
Salah looks like the president of El Salvador.
A Roman meal.
I think we must do some words of
Yeah, salon in French.
in Arabic and French. Salah.
On va faire des...
By the way, Chantal, I don't know if you and Salah are doing the good over there. I don't know if you're smoking something, but I guess you haven't learned your lesson about that. Remember back in the Natter days when you were doing the magic white powder that gave you energy and made you talkative and gave you the ability to do those 6 to 10 hour live streams? You were using it to lose weight. Do you remember where you screwed up with that? First of all, you shouldn't be doing the white powder to lose weight. That's just stupid. But where you would screw up with trying to use it to lose weight kind of thing is you were doing the good afterwards, so you could sleep. So if you're over in Thailand and you're smoking the good, what's it gonna do? It's gonna make you hungry, stupid. It's gonna stimulate your hunger. So if you're trying to take care of your health and you're trying to lose weight and you're smoking the good, all it's going to do is make you eat more, which is going to lead to you being more unhealthy. So any kind of progress that you make with the walking and the burning calories, the moment you smoke the good, the moment that it makes you hungry, it's a wrap. You're not going to make as much progress as you think.
Des biscuits dans le salon. The activities. Not willingly, anyway. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Sandra. Thank you. Those more fountains. Pigeon in the bathroom. What? You guys are beezers. Felicidad.
Ghost face gamer.
Yeah.
المطعم الصوتي على بطاطس مقلية مالحة للغاية وأنها أخرى إنها مقرف للغاية لأنني لا أحب مالح جدا.
So I mean,
The Sound Restaurant has salty potato.
which is a shame because it is somewhere. Yeah. Oh, that's somewhere so beautiful, but like it's dangerous. I don't know.
Not everywhere.
Maybe not.
Maybe just on the social media they say that.
Well, I've seen some pretty.
Because everywhere you find like good and bad people. Don't worry.
Well, the murder capital, the most murders happen right now in Zacatecas, Mexico. So I'm scared. I watch too many bad videos. I don't know.
Sometimes the social media gives the negative way of the country, or
True. There's spitting cobras here.
being delusional.
Delusional. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, you know what? She's getting kind of boring. This react is kind of over anyway. So I'm just going to end it here. Hope you guys have a wonderful morning. I've got other stuff I got to catch up on. Thank you guys for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Thanks so much for being here, guys. Have a good one. Bye now.